How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk about what I believe to be the best anime for the first half of fall 2020, The Sleepy Princess in the Demon King's Castle. As of recording this video, we are only 6 weeks into the season, and I haven't seen every anime yet. Out of all the ones I have seen, The Sleepy Princess is the only one that I watch the moment the episode comes out. Now, I can't discuss why I like the show without spoiling it, so be wary of spoilers. The show follows a princess who was kidnapped by a demon king and is currently being held captive in his castle. A brave adventurer who holds the title of hero vows to save the princess at any cost. Nothing special here, sounds like a typical fantasy anime, right? Well, believe it or not, the princess is being treated humanely by the demons. She gets fancy meals, bats, and she doesn't even have anyone standing guard at herself for some reason. Her only problem is that she has nothing to do except sleep, and she can't fall asleep because she has low tier pillows and sheets. So she sets out on a quest to make a comfortable pillow and sheets. This show is hilarious because of just how many shenanigans the princess gets into while she is the hostage. For example, she convinces these teddy bear demons to bring her the keys to her cell in exchange for her brushing them. Once she leaves, she goes around stealing body parts and clothing from the demons to make a new pillow. She also traded her crown with the scissor demon for a giant pair of scissors. Now, you would think the whole princess escaping to find make something to help her sleep would get old really quickly, but the show does an amazing job of giving her new and unique quests to keep each episode fresh and exciting. The show also has this tendency to show what the people of the kingdom are doing, and they are mainly mourning the princess and praying her suffering isn't too severe, while the hero pushes his way through the Demon King's forces. The hero constantly states that the suffering he endures while fighting the Demon King's army is nothing to what the princess is going through, and we see that the worst of her suffering involves her being unable to sleep. Also, the princess isn't sneaky at all. The Demon King and the demons patrolling the castle catch her leaving her cell, stealing high value items, and even killing some demons, and they do nothing major to punish her. In one episode, there was a strike with the Ice Demon faction wanting to freeze the magma river to cool off the castle, and the fire demons weren't having it. And the princess wanted some ice to build an igloo in her cell to cool off. She kills a rubber demon and steals his skin to make a rubber suit to protect her from the cold of the ice area where the ice demons reside. The rubber suit froze and looked like the ice golem who was the leader of the ice demons. The other ice demons mistook her for him, and so she took advantage of that and ordered them to build an igloo in her room. She managed to convince them that the princess was supposed to be the future demon king and they should all do what she says. She also killed the ice golem when no one was looking and had them use his corpse to make the igloo. When one of the demon generals found out, he had her put the ice golem back together and give back the rubber demon skin, and she was not allowed to have any snacks until she finished. That was literally her punishment for murder and theft. I should also mention there is a demon cleric who can resurrect the demon she killed, so that's probably why they are lenient with her. Also, it's a good thing they have a cleric because the princess has no regards for her own life. She literally jumped onto a poison mushroom because it looked like a comfy bed. My favorite part is how she humiliates the Demon King and his generals. Like the first time she resurrected, she was looking for a quiet place to sleep and fell into a pit of lava. When she woke up, she was in a coffin. She thought the coffin was quiet but had a rough exterior, so she decided to use the cleric's jagged horns to sand the coffin. She ruthlessly abuses the demons and just does whatever she wants. And the demons have treated her as humanely as possible. Maybe even better than just humanely. I don't think that accurately describes it. They straight up spoil her. There was this one scene where the Demon King and his 9 generals were having a meeting, and there is this horn going off in the background. It turned out that the princess was in the meeting with them, blowing a horn because she was bored. When one of the generals got tired of her disturbing the meeting, he kicked her out. One of the other generals felt sad for her because she was forcefully taken from her home. She called the Demon King heartless and cruel, so the Demon King decided to show her what the princess was doing at that very moment. The plant demon was surprised to see her tree brother show up on the screen shorter than when she last saw him. It turned out that the princess had been chopping him down to make a log bed. The plant demon general watched as the princess cut her brother into sections and then skinned him alive. The general lady defended the princess by stating that her brother is a tree, so he felt no pain whatsoever, and since the princess was using all of him, she was being eco-friendly. Then the princess threw away most of the sections she cut because they were too rough. The demon lady didn't want to admit that the princess was bad. She wanted to defend her to the end. So she did what every single toxic person on the internet does and covered her eyes to the facts and said everything is alright. She later visited the princess in the morning to ask her if she was human. This show does an excellent job of portraying the demons as humane and the human as ruthless. Like how the princess gets treated really well and she mercilessly kills the demons to use their bodies as sheaths. It's the same with the hero. He kills all the demons he encounters with no hesitation, while not a single member in his group gets killed. Whenever they are placed in a difficult position, they merely flee the battle, and the demons don't chase after them, they let them escape. Also, the Demon King has these dungeons that he fills with treasure, so the hero can clear them and get rewards. Why he does this, I have no clue, but I think it's supposed to motivate and aid the hero on his journey. And that's probably what the Demon King wants. He's trying to create a scenario where he's defeated by a legendary hero. That's probably why he treats the princess so well, because he doesn't want to hurt her, he just wants to be defeated by the hero. It shows the mentality of demons. They are not born cruel, but they have to act that way to uphold the reputation of their species. At least that's what I think is going on. But the demon's motive is irrelevant since this is the princess's story and not theirs. Hey there everyone, a quick editor's note. I was completely wrong about this. I thought that the Demon King was helping the hero by giving him powerful weapons and items was because it was his fate to be defeated by the hero or something and like he was trying to help him to eventually become this legendary hero that was gonna beat him so it could go down in history. But after I read his character sheet, I saw he doesn't like unfair games, and in the most recent episode he stated that he wants the hero to level up so he can beat him at his best. And that's all I have to say, and now back to the video. The princess does whatever she wants and the demons do nothing about it. It adds an element of comedy to the typical damsel in distress story. I enjoy watching this show for its comedic value as well as the potential background lore that is slowly being revealed. We don't know why the Demon King leaves treasure in the dungeon for the hero to get, but I'm assuming it will get explained. Just so you know, I first found this series because I saw the manga had 13 volumes. I got curious as to how does a story with a simple premise get so many volumes, so I read the preview on the Viz Media app and I found it hilarious. Then I saw it has an anime adaptation coming out this season, so I decided to watch it, and I haven't been disappointed. I know that the story is going to be fleshed out more since it has actually 16 volumes out in Japan while Viz has translated 13 of them, and it's still ongoing. I personally can't wait to see the story expanded and fleshed out a little more. The show has an interesting take on the damsel in distress story by making the princess into a chadlass who gives zero F's about the demons and only cares about having a comfortable nap. The princess is best described as a wolf in sheep's clothing. It shows the strength of one's will. Motivation is her biggest key to success. Her drive is to have a peaceful and comfortable sleep. While the princess torments the demons in the castle, the hero fights them in dungeons while making his way to the castle. But he doesn't have the degree of success that the princess does. This shows just how powerful the princess is and why she is slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. She has several Machiavellian tendencies, which means she's willing to do whatever it takes to achieve her goal. From deception and manipulation to cold-heartedly killing the demons, she justifies it all by claiming it's for her sleep, which she prioritizes above all others, including herself. She continuously puts herself in danger just so she can sleep in comfort. There was this one episode where her sleep was disturbed by a mosquito, so she decided to make a mosquito net like the one she had back home. While she was thinking of a way to make one, the Sheet Ghost King showed up in her room. He was furious that she had been killing his subordinates without any kind of repercussion. When she saw him, she decided that his giant body would be perfect to make a mosquito net, so she killed him by cutting off his arms and head, and then she took his body. Afterwards, she scaled the side of the tower and tied a string to the roof of the tower, lifting the ghost sheet king's body over her bed, creating a giant mosquito net around it. Or there's this other scene where a harpy demon genuinely wanted to be friends with her. At first, the princess didn't care until she felt how soft her feathers were. So she became friends with her just to use her wings as a comforter. The princess is one of the most ruthless, cold-hearted characters I have ever had the pleasure of watching. Despite her moe or cutesy appearance, she is truly more evil than the demons who are imprisoning her. Well, that's it for this one. I just wanted to bring some attention to this awesome show. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And of course, I'll see you all in the next one. And also, remember to keep having fun. See ya.